There are so many open innovation activities at Mastercard because at our core, we're really a business to consumer company. So everything we do is about working with partners and customers to go forward and create new things that serve the ecosystem, whether that be consumers or small businesses. One example is our Mastercard developers portfolio. And it's this idea of having different services and one front door available to the developer and fintech community amongst other customers to really get access to our services, our APIs, our programs, and other assets we have available for them to innovate and create new things. Another great example is StartPath, which is our 6-month program that runs waves throughout the year, that works with many different size fintechs and helps them really accelerate what they're trying to do for their business, not only with Mastercard expertise, but again, also with access to the services and products and assets that we have available. Measuring success in open innovation can be done in many ways. One of the areas that's important to us is really our Net Promoter Score. How are we doing? What's the feedback? So we continue to measure that. Another is really where are we active? And currently we're in over 40 countries with over 260 companies as part of our StartPath program. But I'd remiss if I didn't talk about our commitment to getting 1 billion people to take advantage of the modern economy by 2025 and leveraging innovation and our partnerships and access to the fintech community to help us foster innovation to do that together. And with that comes having very specialized tracks within StartPath and fintechs. Example, cryptocurrency, open banking, buy now, pay later. Having these specialized tracks, having a focus on inclusion really helps us measure, are we doing what we need to do? And doing that in a way that is helping with diversified thinking and founders. One example is leaning in with StartPath female founders to help them earn and gain more capital to help them accelerate their business. Our open innovation activities have advanced really based on what the market needs. In lots of areas within fintech, there's been explosion. If you think about buy now, pay later, you think about open banking, you think about cryptocurrency, we've leaned in and created specialized tracks just for those areas because there's so much demand and so many different needs. And so that's one area of advancement and really leaning in there. Another is leveraging our Mastercard developer portfolio to really have access to the products and services that are growing across the ecosystem that really help foster innovation and make people's lives better. An example is in some markets, the open banking payment service is growing year over year at 10 to 15%, and you can access services like that through our Mastercard developer portfolio and single front door. And working with the fintechs we meet within the StartPath program and these specialized tracks help us innovate and accelerate in different ways. In addition to that, Mastercard's core is about doing well by doing good. And with that, we have a very strong focus on a multitude of things. One is our In Solidarity StartPath program, which is where we're focused on helping underrepresented fintech founders really advance their business and making sure that minority-led fintechs have an opportunity to accelerate at a faster pace than before. Another is the climate situation that we're in today and really leaning in with fintechs that are fostering and looking at different ways to help with climate situations and co-hosting events with other fintech leaders and other corporate entities that have feel the same social responsibility Mastercard does. COVID has impacted our open innovation strategies by really accelerating it. We've had the framework at Mastercard on moving to digital for really every possible use case that you can think of for the services and products we've had, and we've been doing that with fintechs and partners. What COVID has done is accelerate the demands and the needs in the market, but also the influx of capital into these fintechs. There will be $95 billion of funding in 2021 for fintechs, which is a 200% increase from 2020. It's not surprising because of the needs of the market. But what that allows us to do is to serve a very broad group of fintechs with our assets, our services, our expertise, whether that be through our programs, whether it be through Mastercard developers, or just different ways to innovate and create programs to scale. So if I were to leave you with one point, COVID really accelerated our open innovation strategy, a strategy that was already on chart, which was about digitizing the world for people every day. Mastercard will continue to drive innovation around our multi-rail approach and all of the services and products that surround that. And so if we think about that, there's been a lot of discussion around cryptocurrency, open banking, digital ID, data consent, and we'll continue to innovate there in many ways. Some will be through acquisitions like Aya, Infinicity, and Ekata, and Ethica. Some will be like homegrown solutions that we've been building and developing for years. If you think about tokenization, if you think about our ability to move money through send and P2P, we'll continue to innovate around moving money around the world in a safe and secure way with the data principles and values that we have within Mastercard, and also to do that by enabling our partners and customers.